And I think that aligning with your purpose does allow you uh, a higher probability to sustain the vibration of being present in the present moment. And then, I think the other, of course, the number one thing is just the what people talk about, self love, and that type of thing. I mean, that is it really. You know, they, if, as that quotient goes up, everything matches you. Well, it matches you anyway. Just smarter to feel good about yourself. But anyway, that's kind of my long extended explanation of you know what I think is a changing pattern for all of us. Uh, it's there's no more separation. There's no more pedestals. We're all the same, and we're all gods and goddesses, and we can learn just like right now in this moment, both ways.
Awesome. Awesome. So just to clarify what you're saying there, copy this back to you. I'm growing just hearing you say things that deeply resonate with me and things that I feel I've said. And I love hearing it from another person. God, goddess, doesn't matter. Oneness, it's all the same thing. Jesus Christ, Buddha, Hare Krishna, Allah, it doesn't make a difference. You're talking about the energy of our universe. It's the same energy as love. It's the same energy that's within us. It is the universal energy. It is the energy of our dimension. It's the energy that makes everything work. It holds the planets in orbit, if the planets are even in orbit, or whether or not we're on a flat plane. Who knows? But the important thing is that there is just one force, and we all have access to it.
Yeah.
Whether or not we pray to Jesus, whether we get down on our knees, or whether we face the east, it doesn't make a difference.
That's right. Yeah. Everything is the same pure energy. I would say everything is, from a human definition, everything's pure love. People talk about dark, they talk about the matrix, they talk about the cabal, the Illuminati, fourth dimensional nefarious archonic entities, reptilians. Look, you cannot divorce yourself from any aspect of the universe. That means you have to open your heart to every aspect of the universe and trust that it's all the same energy, it's all pure love. So, separation is separation. Every instance that we live, every moment, every interaction that we have in our heads here, there's an opportunity for oneness or separation, and it's a because of our conditioning, it's a process. It's a process. I've had to learn. I like to laugh, and I've had to learn not to be sarcastic, even if I don't say something to somebody. But if I think it, that is separation. I'm creating a line of superiority and inferiority in my own mind. That is separation. So I've had to make a conscious effort not to be sarcastic, even though the human says, "Oh, I don't mean it. I'm just making a joke." But the fact is, there is no middle ground. There is no middle ground. There's either what's true and what's not true. And we live in an age now, a lot of people call it the Great Divide. And we live in an age now where there is no middle ground. And whatever energy that you're putting out there, but whether it be sarcasm and the illusion of separation and the consciousness of separation, or it be the oneness and the truth, whatever energy you're putting out there is going to be in your face and magnified. And that's why I say over and over the Zen proverb, let go or be dragged. You can either jump in the river and get in the flow, or you can resist. There's no middle ground. There's no group in the middle,
You got to be love. You got to be on side and in alignment with love.
Yeah, and it's a consistent, conscious way of life. It's a lifestyle that you the more time you put into it, the easier it gets. It's a conscious, consistent effort that you make to yourself, and you take the whole world out of the equation, you take all the external focus out of the equation, you put it on yourself, and what ends up happening is your matching vibrations are coming to you with in direct proportion to the progress and expansion that you make within yourself. So it's like you do for one, you do for yourself, you do for the world. You can only love the world as much as you love yourself. You know, so it's all parallel. You know, love is truth. It's the same thing. You know, I cannot love you unconditionally, truly in the most drilled down sense, micro, without trusting you unconditionally. Love is trust, it's truth, it's freedom, it's sovereignty, it's soul, spirit. It's all the same thing.
Awesome.